Hi everyone, welcome back in this vegan cooking course, in this other lesson of this vegan cooking course. Once again, my name is Davide Sciotta and I will guide you in this journey where I will explain you, I will show you that vegan diet and cook vegan is easier than we think. In this lesson, we will talk about the bechamel sauce, its characteristics, variations, and of course the vegan alternatives. Okay, the bechamel sauce is also known as the white sauce. Is one of the fundamental sauces in French and Italian cuisine. It is a smooth, creamy, and versatile sauce made from a simple combination of butter, flour, and milk, thickened through gentle cooking. Okay. Its mild flavor and velvety texture make it an essential component in dishes such as lasagne, croquettes, gratins, and soufflé. Okay. But what makes bechamel so special? Bechamel stands out for its ability to provide a rich and creamy consistency while remaining a natural base for additional flavors. It can be seasoned with nutmeg, pepper, and cheese to create, of course, different variations, such as the Mornay sauce, which includes grated cheeses like the Gruyere or Parmesan. And one of the key characteristics of bechamel is its ability to bind ingredients together, creating a smooth and cohesive dish. Okay. As I said before, although the classic recipe remains widely used, there are numerous variations depending on the dish and personal preferences. Some common adaptations include the Mornay sauce, that is the bechamel enriched with cheese, and it is also often used in gratins and pasta dishes. The mustard bechamel, adding Dijon mustard for a tangy, flavorful twist. The garlic or onion bechamel, infusing the sauce with sauteed garlic or onion for add deep flavors to the bechamel, and also the gluten-free plant-based bechamel using cornstarch or gluten-free flour and plant-based milk. The plant-based alternatives to traditional bechamel is gaining popularity, of course, among those who follow a vegan diet or have lactose intolerance. A vegan bechamel can be made by replacing dairy milk and butter with plant-based alternatives such as plant-based milk, olive oil, or vegetable fats. The plant-based milk can be, for example, soy milk, almond milk, oat milk, or rice milk that can replace very well cow's milk. Oat and soy milk are particularly favored for their creamy textures and mild taste because of its high quantity of proteins. Okay. Vegan butter or olive oil, instead of butter, we can use the vegan margarine or extra virgin oil. Can be used very well to achieve the same results, the same richness. Flour or starch, we don't have here to replace anything. We can use the flour we want. Of course, I recommend our type flour or cornstarch. Don't use the whole grains flour. It's not very common, and you will not achieve a good result. Okay. And of course, the nutritional yeast, often added for a cheesy flavor. Okay, The vegan bechamel can be used, of course, in a variety of dishes, including the vegan lasagna with vegetables or with plant-based ragu, dairy-free gratin or creamy pasta sauces or stuffed vegetables. Okay. One of the significant reasons people opt for a plant-based bechamel is its lower environmental footprint. The production of cow's milk requires extensive water, land, and energy resources, contributing to the greenhouse gas emissions. Studies suggest that, listen to me, producing 1 liter of cow's milk requires approximately 628 liters of water, while oat milk requires just 48 liters. Okay, it's a difference very significant. It's a very significant difference, sorry. Dairy farming is a leading contributor to methane emissions, a potent greenhouse gas. The plant-based alternatives generally have a lower carbon footprint, with soy and oat milk producing up to 3 times fewer CO2 emissions compared to the cow's milk. So switching to a vegan bechamel not only aligns with dietary preferences, but also represents a small yet meaningful step toward reducing environmental impact. With its growing availability and ease of preparation, plant-based bechamel is becoming a staple in modern sustainable cooking. Whether you choose the traditional vegan version, bechamel sauce remains an essential ingredient in many culinary traditions, offering a creamy and adaptable foundation for a wide range of dishes. Okay, so now let's stop talking and let's make bechamel together. Okay, so today we're going to prepare a delicious and creamy vegan bechamel sauce. It's a simple recipe that you can use for many different dishes, from lasagna to vegetable gratins or even creamy pasta sauces. To start, take a small saucepan and heat some extra virgin olive oil over medium heat. Let the oil warm up nicely, but be careful not to overheat it. Once it's hot, we add the flour and start whisking immediately. This step is crucial because it helps create what's called a roux. Now, what exactly is a roux? A roux is a mixture of fat and flour that is cooked together to form the base of many sauces. It helps thicken the sauce while giving it a smooth and velvety texture. The key here is to cook the roux for a minute or two over medium-low heat, stirring constantly to avoid burning it, of course. You will notice that as you whisk, the mixture becomes slightly golden and starts to release a light, nutty aroma. That's when you know it's ready for the next steps. The next steps, in fact, is to add the plant-based milk. You can choose whichever type you prefer, but I personally recommend using soy milk or oat milk because they have a neutral flavor and a creamy consistency. However, it's very important to avoid flavored or sweetened plant-based milk, as this would completely alter the taste of your bechamel sauce. So we pour the milk little by little, whisking continuously to prevent lumps from forming. We keep the heat on medium-low and be patient. This step is essential for achieving a perfectly smooth sauce. As you keep stirring, you will notice that mixture gradually thickening, so keep going until you reach a creamy consistency. Once your bechamel has thickened to the right texture, it's time to season it. We add a pinch of salt, some freshly ground black pepper, and of course a generous amount of nutmeg. Nutmeg is essential, is a key ingredient because it's what gives bechamel its signature warm and slightly sweet aroma. So don't be afraid to add a good amount. Stir everything one last time to make sure the spices are well distributed. Okay? Finally, we can transfer the sauce to a bowl and cover it with plastic wrap, making sure the wrap touched the surface of the bechamel. This is important because this prevents skin from forming as it cools. And that's it. Your homemade vegan bechamel sauce is ready to use when cooled down.